everyone, welcome to the Age of Listening channel. Now, I've been away for a little bit because I've had a lot of private things that I've had to get on with, and you know what, the world's gone mad. I've got a joss stick going and anybody that knows me will know I don't light that thing unless I'm in desperate need of it, and quite frankly there's not enough joss sticks out there to get rid of the toxic stuff that's going on. You know, I don't know how people are coping if they don't have, you know, the rest and peace from within, from either above or within themselves. I don't know how they're coping, quite frankly. I thought before I start doing the rest of the series, I kind of figured I needed to just clear the energy that's going on within me and sort out what does, you know, my spirit, my guardian, my guide, the person who I've loved all my life and who loves me, what is it that they are wanting to say to you guys that are listening to my channel? Because you've all come to this channel because something's resonated and you kind of was interested in what I had to say, and your guide has, whoever that guide is, because we don't know right now. Because let's face it, wow, the truth is being hidden from us, and it's only those with discernment are going to be able to make it in these nutty times. So, Lord, oh God, what do you have, you know, to tell us? What is it? And give me the inspiration, give me the understanding. Oh, okay, 2 of those. To sort of give some peace in these times. I know that some people are like, oh, get the cards out already. But do you know what? I'm actually zoning in on what God has to say. Please don't get tripped by the word God. It's not the bearded man that religion talks about. It is about somebody, an entity, a being, a spirit, something that is definitely bigger than us, let's face it, right? That guides us and helps us at this time. And so whatever that is, I'm just asking for a beautiful word, and while I'm shuffling, I'm tapping into that space. Oh, I'm a huffer and a puffer. When I'm sort of shuffling and everything else, I do huff and puff, and I think that's because I'm tending to kind of zone out. I'm breathing out all of that stress, and I'm just focusing in. Oh, I had to stop there, and I'm not having a look. Yeah, so I asked somebody, a friend, and I said, oh, you know, should I actually sort of shuffle straight away or whatever? And her reaction was, oh, I like people just to get on with it. But if you get on with it, then you get accused of making it up. And I like to get tapped into what my wonderful being, the creator, who created or helped guide me in my life. I like to tap in while I'm doing it and then say what I believe we're being told that particular day. And then the cards reinforce what that is. So it's kind of double whammy, really, because it's confirmation. I just got these. The doorbell went, so I had to stop. But these came out. I haven't taken a blind bit of notice of them. I've got a wonderful message for you today, and I'm downloading it a little bit later. I said to my guide, God, one day I'll have some reconciliation as to what I'm going to call it, because I used to be a really fundamentalist Christian, and I've left all that behind because my God told me to. Told me to leave it behind, wanted me out, and so I'm kind of still left with that God, but the whole concept of the church God is now kind of left. It's gone on me now, and I'm a little bit adrift. I'm not adrift with my relationship, or I don't think I am, but you know, we like to label things, and the label has gone. And quite interesting, actually, is I'll write this. This is quite interesting. You might like this. So this same God, I need a pen now. I don't know if I've shown this to you guys. He showed me a vision. You know I don't mean he. He showed me a vision, and I was actually in a church, and he showed me like a sheep pen. You know my drawings. But he showed me a sheep pen, and there was about 4 sheep in. It would help if I didn't have that there. And the gate was open. Okay, so the gate was open. And then he showed me 3 sheep, some distance, God, really bad, some distance away from this sheep pen. And I was told, I can't even draw sheep now. So like that. And he said, this is going back, 20 years. And he said, I don't want you here. I want you here. And you were meant to be out here. And it's only really recently that I recognise why this vision was so important for me to see. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, so it's a mad world out there. Hope you're all doing really well in keeping your peace and calm. Because it's... okay, I'm going to take that. I'm feeling... Okay, that's it. I was told that was it. So, fine. I'll take that. I'm looking at here we've got Wisdom of the Oracle divination cards, and also just a quick little word here, because people see that I do cards and they think, oh, she's evil, and I do get some people that go, oh, you're channeling the devil. No, I'm not. Not at all. I don't really use tarot cards to channel anything. I can channel with a box of matchsticks. I don't really, none of us actually need any physical things to channel anything. It's just a prop. That's all it is. For me, the tarot deck in itself, the major arcana, are the secrets, hermetically speaking, the secrets to the Philosopher's Stone. They are the secrets to the Holy Grail, and they're encaptured in the Rider-Waite Smith deck. So the secrets of life and of kind of, well, of everything is in the major arcana. Even Waite said very mystically in one of his books, he said, you know, really the minor arcanas are just a fill-in, to be really honest. You don't really need them because they don't hold any secrets. They're just kind of a fill-in. But all of the secrets are in the major. Also the Enchanted map oracle deck as well. Okay, so okay, this is going to clean out and I'll be able to start my channel, because I feel like I've not been here for such a long time. I can't even remember where I was at, but I've got my notes already laid out. Ooh, okay, so wow. I'm not going to go by the actual meanings in the books, by the way. I'm just going to go by what I'm told here. Okay, I'll have a look at that in a second. Right, so I've just taken a moment just to really look in on these cards. And the first thing that comes to my mind is this is a time for solitude. It is a time to drown everybody and everything out. Turn that news off. Turn off everything that promotes fear. Stay away from friends who may be kind of inducing fear and, oh, woe is me and woe is life. This is a time of rising up and ascension. We're the ones that hold the power. We hold the light above us from within. We have to physically hold that light up. Everything is going to, from this situation that we find ourselves in, like butterflies, we're coming out of this chrysalis completely different. If you are untouched and unfazed emotionally or spiritually by the last 6 months, 5-6 months, you've got to have had a lobotomy. Or, you know, you've been stuck somewhere without a TV in the, I don't know, in the middle of the jungle, because this time is so cathartic. We're really given an opportunity to kind of stick within ourselves and start to learn to settle ourselves rather than relying on other people to do it. Going into that hermit mode and just hunkering down into the truths that we do know, holding on to reality that we do know is real, which is family, which is taking that breath, being mindful of the moment, and being in charge of your own mental state. Here I see that the chrysalis stage, it looks like, I mean, there's two ways to look at it coming to life, but it looks like this was a statue, and actually because she has gotten this power within here, it started to turn what was stone, the stone statue, into a real life woman. She's coming to life. So she's not turning to stone. So let's hold this up. She's not turning to stone. The stone statue is coming to life. And we've been dead for such a long time. And, you know, 2020, coming into the age of Aquarius, has always been about waking up. It's always been about what was dead is now alive, resurrecting, you know, the judgment card. Because this season that we're in, this beginning birthing season of the age of Aquarius, is meant to test us all to that capacity. And we have the flying card. I mean, you've got, I mean, I looked at the first thing I saw was the maze, you know, and that's in one of my videos. So here we have this maze, and being free from it, flying over it, these troubles and woes that we can find ourselves in, going round and round and round, feeling like, you know, this is a never-ending circle of madness. You know, we're on a circus horse. But actually we're going to fly over that. We're going to fly above that. There is going to come a time, you know, round and round. Where are we going? Who knows? But that's the journey. That's the journey. That's the merry-go-round. And but it's all for our betterment. It's going to make us alive where once we were dead. We're going to be truly alive. So, to be fair, I mean, I'm looking at this at the Judgment card, really. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Judgment card again. She's got what looks like... Oh, I need my glasses on. It looks like a pearl, but I know that's a wonton sort of lock. Oh, you know, you break them. What are they called? But you break them in Chinese restaurants. Do you know what? I'm going to read that. I'm going to actually read that. I think I need to. Oh, here we go. And that's number 38. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this. I might chuck this away. I don't know if it's going to resonate with anybody, but I needed to do this for myself, really. Bring me back into the zone. Balance, justice, a need to consider options, mutual benefit, the law of cause and effect. So, oh wow, this is so good. Life offers experiences that are challenging and experiences that are nourishing, yet over time they strike a balance. You move from being from stasis. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. You move from stasis, being static, still, to doing. From discovering, loving, to letting go, to being again. Oh, life is, yeah, to being again, going from stone, stasis, static, still, going to being full of life again and being reborn. The end of this here. You will always oscillate backwards and forwards between doing and being. If you are not content with where you are at this moment, remember that all experiences have their place. Accept them without judgment, and you will see how the universe adjusts in perfect balance. You reap what you sow. For every cause there is an effect. Wondrous things will be revealed now. So what that says, I mean, to me, they all just really, really resonate. I'm just going to look at 25, actually, for a bit more detailed look at this. Okay. The spiral quality of events, when a lesson isn't quite integrated, cycles you are challenged to break. Revising a pattern from a new perspective. Yes, okay, I didn't really need to look at that then, so it is what I said. So basically, we had to have the age of Aquarius. We had to. If we didn't have the age of Aquarius, if we didn't have the change going from being dead, really, we're all dead. I could go political, I'm going to try really hard not to, but we were all going from dead to alive. There was a time where, in understanding, karma isn't about I do something and it hurts somebody and they then I'm then going to receive what I did to somebody back to me. That's a teeny bit of it, but what mostly it is for me is that this is how I explain it to my children. When you are brought down onto this earth, you come with lessons you're going to learn while you're here, but also lessons you want to learn, and you've set them in stone before you came down. And so if you don't keep getting, if you keep getting the same old lesson over and over again, if things keep happening to you over and over again, round and round, you know, this kind of circus of life that you seem to be in, why is it this always happens? Why is it that always happens? If you say anything like that, you're on a bit of a circus, so merry-go-round. And if you're on that merry-go-round, then you need to stop yourself and go, hold on, what is life trying to teach me? Because there's no such thing as kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Coincidences. There's no such thing. And so you kind of need to turn around and go, right, okay, life is trying to teach me something. I've got to overcome something, or I've got to give something up, or I've got to learn something. What is it? And ask for what that may be. It's easier for other people to see it than ourselves normally. But once you do, then that karmic lesson stops. That wheel stops because you've learnt the lesson, so you can let it go. Okay. Maybe you just need to shake your beauty. Life throws out very few problems that aren't more easily managed after you've danced it out a bit. Think you're a bad dancer? Stop that beep right now. Just stand up and give your groove thing a jiggle. It's 98.5% scientifically proven to make you take yourself less seriously. Okay, so that being positive, that kind of shining in spite of your situation where you find yourself in, find things positive to do, find things that lift you up in this time. Stop focusing on the negative and focus more on the positive. Be in that hermit mode, seek that emotional, mental solitude or spiritual solitude. Realise that we're in a time where we are going from darkness into light, from staticness, stasis, into life and joy and dancing and freedom and light. All's fair in love and war, baby. And at the end of the day, this card says to me, we have all been on this planet under one huge mammoth sort of karmic kind of trip, and it is time that we need to break free from that cycle that has kept us on that journey of sort of repeating the same mistakes over and over again. And it's time to kind of let those things go, learn what mistakes we've been making. So I'll give you